Good morning, Patil sir.
Good morning, madam. See if
Yes,
I am
well,
audible.
yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes, yes.
Uh, Welcome you for this fourth day session of our faculty development program, and fortunate to have you over here for delivering a session on AI tools which are modifying the research and academics area. On behalf of Yashwantrao Bhosle College of Pharmacy, as a coordinator of this FDP, I welcome our today's resource person, Dr. Rajesh Patil sir, Principal, Sihagad College of Pharmacy, Vadgaon, Pune. I also welcome our beloved principal, Dr. Vijay Jagtap sir, for this fourth day session of FDP as a convener. And I would request our faculty member, Ms. Rakshanda Khorzvekar, madam, to introduce our today's resource person to all the delegates.
Good morning, everyone. It's my privilege to introduce our eminent speaker for today's session, Dr. Rajesh Patil, sir. Sir has more than 28 years of experience in research and administrative experience at undergraduate and postgraduate level. Sir is currently working as a principal and professor of Srinagar College of Pharmacy. Sir is a founder of Drug Discovery and Development in Srinagar College of Pharmacy. Sir is also a PG approved teacher and a PhD guide who has guided, and the students have been awarded PhD. Sir is has also received more than 6 lakhs of funding for research project. Along with that, Sir has more than 100 research publication in various reputed journals such as American Chemical Society, Royal Society of Chemistry, International Journal of Molecular Science, who has an impact factor of more than 500. Sir is also a member of American Chemical Society and is an editor for Springer Nature. Sir has also authored 5 books. Along with that, Sir is a renowned member in international universities such as University of US, Brazil, Canada, China, UK, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, and Taiwan. Sir is also known for his knowledge of computerized information and has developed a tool which is known as 3D QSAR programming language tool. Along with that, Sir is also an expertise in using HPC system since the year 2015. Now, I would like Sir to proceed with his session for giving us more important knowledge about it. Thank you, sir.
Uh, First of all, good morning to everyone, and thank you for introducing me. I hope I'm clearly audible, and we can proceed with my session. At the outset, I would like to thank the organizers, especially the principal of Yashwantrao Bhosle College of Pharmacy, Dr. Vijay Jagtap sir. Also thank Gayatri Atlekar madam for inviting me to this session.
I, Patil sir is rejoining. Kindly wait for a couple of minutes.
Madam, see if I am connected now.
Yes, sir, you are connected now.
Okay. I'm sorry that especially with this Microsoft Teams, I encounter a lot of problems. Let us see if anyway, if I again disconnect or if I encounter any problem, please stay with me.
Yes, sir, sure.
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to thank the organizers, especially the principal, Dr. Jagtap sir, for inviting me for this session. It's also Gayatri Atlikar madam and IQC coordinators, the students, faculty of Yashwantrao Bhosle College of Pharmacy for inviting me for this session. I hope today's audience is the farm students as well as PG students, PhD students, and faculty members. I would remain a little concise. Maybe I will avoid a lot of technical terms and in depth of AI, artificial intelligence in drug discovery. I'll just try to share my screen.
Sir, just beside mic, there is one
Yeah.
option, share. Yes.
Actually, I have shared my entire screen. Hope now it is visible.
Presentation mode.
Yes, sir, it is visible. Sir, please keep it on presentation mode.
Yes, yes.
So
yes.
that, yeah.
Okay, is it fine now?
Yes, sir, it is fine. Sir, there is one short window appearing on your screen. Yeah. You can minimize it.
It is okay now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's fine.
Yes. So for today's session, maybe I will try to cover some aspects of AI tools which are useful in drug discovery. Uh, my contents of today's presentation will include a brief overview of artificial intelligence. Then I will try to cover various keywords which one should know before understanding AI thoroughly. Then I'll try to cover how AI is influencing drug discovery process. And before that, I will just show you the glimpse of drug discovery process, how it takes place, and what are different phases of drug discovery, and where this AI can intervene. Then AI can be useful in a variety of academic applications. I hope in this EFDP, some of the speakers, I just went through the topics which they covered. It is especially very useful for literature search, designing for some chemical aspects like retrosynthesis, etc. Then I'll try to, if possible, I will just try to cover this literature search. Then uh, the main topic of my today's presentation will be AI-based chem informatics tools, and how we can get started with this use of AI that we will try to cover at the end of the session. So let us start with artificial intelligence in drug discovery. So I hope everyone knows what is AI, artificial intelligence. You know, the present slide, uh, I request the organizers, I'm not connected with the screen of Microsoft. What I am seeing here is my presentation. If anyway, if there is any network issue, just try to call me and inform me. Otherwise, I may not able to know any technical difficulties. Oh, that
Yes,
is
sir.
an
Sure, sure.
yes. Uh, the participants, what you see in on the screen is the details of artificial intelligence, which I got it from the artificial intelligence itself. This is a chat GPT a description of what is artificial intelligence. Now, artificial intelligence is just a simulation of human intelligence in machines. Now, I will be referring one word here, machines. Machines here, you may uh, you can think of your mobile phones. You can think of your laptops or desktops. I I hope you know the supercomputers, which are also called as high performing computing clusters, HPC clusters. So there, these machines, in these machines, these artificial intelligence simulations can be done. These AI tools or AI, it just simulates the human intelligence. It tries to think and learn like humans. Uh, it is a multidisciplinary field which combines computer science, a lot of scripting is there, then the use of mathematics, use of statistics, then use of cognitive science, that is probability or some deducing some information, that all can this AI can do. uh, this AI, it mimics the human cognitive process, just like humans. If we are provided with some problems, we try to find the solutions. In a similar way, AI can, if we give a problem to artificial intelligence, it tries to solve that problem and come out with the outcomes which are just similar to humans. But there are maybe still there is a development going on or development is possible, because AI cannot handle all the human aspects or human cognitive processes. So what is we will move to AI models, where such AI models can be useful. I hope everyone knows that today also students use, or anyone can use AI to get some messages typed, or get some information about whatever we want from the internet. So AI just that is the language models where the AI can give the output. But however, these AI models can be used at variety of places, like in environmental science, then in social media, or in social context, this AI can be used. AI can be used in governance, then it can be used in legal, teaching, business, healthcare, automatives, then surveillance systems, policies, education, and entertainment. You can see here almost all stakes of life are covered through this AI. Hope everyone knows that AI is now uh, transforming the agricultural field. With the help of AI, the farmers get access to a lot of advanced crop production, etc. Uh, I want everyone to understand how exactly this AI works. Now you can see here on the right hand side, if we feed thousands of banana images. This is one simple example which I am taking. If we give thousands of real banana images, and uh, that is the data which is available with AI, the data of 1,000 images. Now using this data, now suppose if we give the AI one image and ask it whether this is a banana. You can see on the left, on the right hand side, one single banana which is little more ripened. However, this AI can confidently make a decision that it is a banana, almost 90% confidence, and the decision is a correct one. Now we have provided the images of banana, not bananas. So if you give an image of a bunch of bananas and ask AI whether this is a banana, then it gets little confused because it knows only single banana. However, if you ask, give it the input of a bunch of banana, it tries to process all the images, and it tries to deduce some information. In this case also, it can reduce almost 50 to 60% correct outcome. Now, if you provide some other fruit image and ask AI whether this is a banana, 100% it will give you a correct decision. Now, you can see the last image. This is a toy, banana toy. And if you ask AI whether this is a banana, it will process all the input banana images, and it will tell almost with 50% confidence that yes, this is banana. But actually, in reality, AI is wrong. So these takeaways, or you should know, everyone should know the limitations of limitations of AI tools, where AI it can make decisions based on the data available to it, the data which is available from the internet, data available in the form of images, data available in the form of voices, and variety of other data availability is there. So larger the data size, better is the outcome which AI can give. So ChatGPT, everyone knows that ChatGPT, it is one of the language model, and it can give very precise answers or precise outcomes. However, we should be aware that from where it is picking this information and what is our prompt. I hope everyone knows what is meant by prompt. Prompt is one keywords which we are asking or which we are putting as a question. So based on the prompt itself, different answers AI can give. You can notice it with ChatGPT. Now, current version of ChatGPT is quite smart. You can see. Okay, now you can see here another example I have placed here. Uh, what I told you that AI, it works on the training data or what is the data available with AI. If different, suppose different sentences are available with AI, like early bird gets the worm, okay, and similar phrases are or similar sentences are there in store with AI. Now, if you start asking AI, uh, just put 4 words of this early bird gets, okay, these 3 words, and if you make it in a question form, what early bird gets, what early bird gets, and question mark, you will definitely get the answer as a worm. So here you can see that this is a language model. So AI is filling out the blank in the word form. So this is how ChatGPT works. So all the internet information is available uh, with ChatGPT, uh, and it just completes the word in the form of answers. Uh, in case of, no, I'll just try to skip some of the little complex things. I will make it as simple as possible. Now, in drug development or drug discovery, now various tools and with various scopes and purposes, uh, the AI is participating, like in process automation. Like in pharmaceutical industries, a lot of robotic process automation is there. Now, this robotic process automation is possible just because of this AI. Then it can do repetitive tasks with very precise and very accurate in an accurate manner. Then some intelligent processes in the automation itself in industries where not repeated, but there is some decision making is there. Picking up some faulty product in a product line, or picking up wrong labels and like that. So somewhere the decision making is there. Now here also AI is putting its imprints. AI is also playing a good role in natural language processing, NLP. NLP, whenever I say NLP, just remember it is ChatGPT. NLP is natural language processing. Language is there, filling out the blank words. Okay, so this NLP is also helping in drug discovery or drug development through some analysis or through the knowledge generation, searching, etc. Now, another thing is natural language generation. Now, this AI can generate the language. Okay, if we ask AI to write uh, some paragraphs or some context, like if you plan to write a full review article, AI can write it. If you plan to write, or if you ask AI to generate some text out of some existing knowledge, it can definitely it can create that text. That is natural language generation, NLG. So here these two things are also playing a role in drug development. Then a little higher domains of this AI, where just this AI is still in rudimentary or in foundational level. Like in machine learning is one we cannot separate out this machine learning and AI. Actually, AI and machine learning are one and the same. However, in machine learning, the algorithms or some codes, they recognize the pattern, or they uh, train that algorithm itself and give some decisions. So machine learning is playing a good role in a lot of analytical or data manipulation or data handling, etc. And the true artificial intelligence, AI, which is playing a role in self-learning and giving some deductive analysis. So that is the higher domain of AI. Okay, we will quickly go through some keywords in AI. I hope you know what is meant by algorithms. Algorithms, if one needs to know about AI, they should know about these keywords. Algorithms are nothing but the set of rules or instructions given to AI. Maybe these algorithms are in the form of codes, Python code or some JavaScripts or etc. These codes are arranged in such a way that these can work or imitate just like human neurons. There are axons, dendrites, etc. There are nodes, internodes, etc. These are called as neural networks, and these algorithms uh, uh, can work either to uh, produce the classification, or to produce the clustering, or these algorithms can produce recommendations or regression. So these are four most popular type of algorithms. Then we should know that there is ANN, that is artificial neural network. Now it is a learning model, which model created to act like human brain. That is just like neurons, what I told now. So these artificial neural networks, it can train itself and it can give the outcomes or the answers. Then autonomic computing. This is another keyword which one should know. Uh, Computing, whenever I say computing, there are a lot of big computational aspects. For example, imagine there is a huge data of 1 lakh patients, and having a big information. Out of these 1 lakh patient data, to gather some information or some very precise information out of such a big data, it requires a lot of computing. Such autonomous, so these computing things, again, there is some coding and other things. Classification is another keyword which one should know. This is a classification. If we give some data, again, imagine that big data of 1 lakh patient, and if we ask our machine to classify it in very precise or very useful classes, then this AI can help us in classifying these big data. I hope everyone is understand what is this classification. For example, suppose there is a 1 lakh patient data, and we want to classify all this data into age-wise classification, like 0 to 10 years and so on. So AI or these algorithms can easily do this classification. Now clustering is somewhat similar to classification, but clustering, it is a way to just gather the data into data points and cluster into specific characteristic parameters. Then another keyword is cognitive computing. I'll just skip some of the keywords. Then convolutional neural network, artificial narrow intelligence (ANI). Somewhere AI is having very limited tasks. Alexa is one example, or Siri is one example, where it performs very narrow tasks. So this is artificial narrow intelligence. A general artificial general intelligence. This artificial intelligence can do the work of humans in a same way, and super intelligence is so far not possible, but in future this artificial super intelligence will surely come out, which will outperform human cognitive capacities. uh, we hear many times data mining. So data mining is just a way of handling big data, examining big data and discover patterns, classify it, etc. Then data science is one a field of study where a variety of scientific approaches are applied, like procedures or system, statistics, applying statistics on big data, etc. So that is the data science. Decision tree. Uh, if we provide some inputs to AI and we ask the final decision or the outcome from that data in a possible way, or whatever in a way what we want, then there is one decision tree which can help us. Deep learning is again which AI can itself train and find the patterns, etc. Heuristic search is the solution. Heuristic search is a very useful method where from multiple solution, the AI can eliminate the poor solutions and it can come out with the best solution. That is heuristic search technique. Machine learning, ML, is a facet of AI that focuses on algorithms, and it doesn't require any much programming and exposure to big data or new data, etc. These I think I covered natural language processing, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning, etc. Here, natural language processing is just remember, it is just like a chat GPT. Supervised learning is a machine learning where in which the data output data set. Suppose this AI worked on some data and it has found the solution. Now that solution again it uses in the next data. So this is a supervised learning. While unsupervised learning, there is no control over AI. Okay, it can draw inferences from data sets itself without any labeled data. So whatever in whatever form the data is available, that can be used in unsupervised learning. And reinforcement learning is another type where this is a machine learning again, which learns the optimal actions through trial and error. And this AI model, it can do trial and error on the data. It can come out with the outcome. Suppose that outcome is faulty or not correct, then uh, it can penalize that process, and it now come out with another solution. Suppose that solution is uh, good solution, then it can reward. So this is a reinforcement learning. It tries to enrich the learning from the data. So this supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning in any AI tools or in any AI models, either of these three will be used. So in healthcare or in drug discovery, you can see this is I have made or this is available classification where artificial intelligence is playing a role. in research, in drug discovery, virtual assistant, patient data, hospital management, mental health, surgery, lifestyle, and so on. Remember that now lot of healthcare is in the strides of AI. If you remember, I can give one simple example that radiology. Uh, Now earlier, a physician, the expert, is analyzing some radiological data like CT scans or MRIs, etc. Now AI is intervening at these places. Robotic surgery or these surgical procedures are also affected with this artificial intelligence. Now, this machine learning, you can see machine learning here. If we specifically see some drug discovery aspects, there is involvement of this machine learning and especially the supervised learning, where the AI model can either do the classification or it can do the regression. Now, in classification, for example, in disease diagnosis, this supervised learning kind of ML model can be used, where classification is there. Now, in the same way, if there is a regression, we can uh, predict, we can deduce drug efficacy, or we can deduce the ADMET absorption, distribution, metabolism, or elimination characteristic of unknown or desired structures. So here AI can work on supervised learning model with machine learning model where regression is there. Okay, then if you come to this unsupervised learning, now a machine learning model, ML model, where there is a unsupervised learning, where clustering or feature finding is there. The if there is a clustering, this disease subtype discovery or disease, there are some genetic variations. Now these variations, they can be identified with this unsupervised learning and clustering. Feature finding. Feature finding is again disease target discovery, where this feature finding. Another aspect is QSR. I hope everyone knows what is QSR, where this feature finding is quite useful. If we think of ML models where reinforcement learning is there, where decision making or execution is involved, especially in de novo drug design, that is drug design from the scratch, from zero. Here, decision making kind of machine learning approach is useful. And another is execution, where experimental design or designing some batches or formulation batches or some that quality by design kind of approaches where this reinforcement learning can be useful. uh, these are some of the algorithms which are used in supervised and unsupervised learning. I hope I am not going in very technical details. Uh, I'll just try to be brief. In supervised learning, the algorithms like nearest neighbor or Bayes algorithm or decision tree, linear regression, support vector machine (SVM), uh, or neural networks. These all supervised learning approaches. Either of some algorithms in this will be useful. I have listed only few here, but there are many. There are some unsupervised learning algorithms like clustering algorithms, K-mean clustering, association rule, etc. And reinforcement learning where ANN or NLP or CNN, convolutional neural network, these approaches are used in reinforcement learning. I hope you are seeing some picture here, like some circles. Uh, I I wish you to see. I don't know whether my cursor is visible. Uh, if you see this perceptron, imagine these are neural networks. Okay, imagine there are some neurons and they are connected to the next neurons. The yellow points are the neurons. It is connected to another orange colored neuron here. Imagine these are interconnected, feed forward kind of neural network. Now here, the yellow is the input data. The green is hidden nodes, and this orange is the output. If we train the model with the input data, just go on feeding this input data at the input nodes. Now the data can be processed at the hidden network, and we get the output data. Now there are a lot of complexities in this neural network. Okay, now at maybe 10 years back, this neural network was limited to some only few neural network approaches, but now tremendous changes and advancements are there in neural network approaches. So almost in all AI models, there are some kind of neural networks which AI model or AI tools uses. Now coming back to drug discovery process, before going to AI-based drug discovery tools or AI-based drug discovery, let us compare how drug discovery through traditional approach and through AI-based approach, how it differs. Now, in traditional drug discovery, it is a target driven. Here, target is either it can be a disease target, or it can be a protein target, or it can be a biological target. So it is, or it can be a chemotype or chemical type, or maybe based on chemistry. So traditional drug discovery is target driven. On the contrary, the AI-based drug discovery is data-driven. It requires data. Better the data availability, better will be the outcome of AI-based solutions. So AI-based tools or drug discovery is data-driven. Traditional drug discovery, it works well for easily druggable targets, like which have a well-defined structure and whose interactions inside the cell are understood in detail. What it means is, traditionally, we can slowly understand a target. For example, if you take, for example, any target like COX inhibitor, COX is COX-1 and COX-2. So COX-1 and 2, these are two targets. And slowly, if we understand how the anti-inflammatory drugs or compounds bind in these targets, if we identify the interactions, the structure of these COX-1, these proteins well. So it is, and mostly the binding site of this COX-1 or COX-2, the understanding binding site, whether that binding site is druggable, etc. So traditional, it requires a lot of understanding of that target itself and interactions. While AI-based drug discovery, these are based on the algorithms. It is based on the machine learning, and the input information may be in the form of available internet information or literature. On that, it can work. One of the good tool, I hope everyone knows about AlphaFold. Almost this last year it gained popularity. AlphaFold. It is a predictive protein models. Okay, so this is one AI-based predictions. And lastly, traditional drug discovery, it is extremely limited due to complex nature of cellular interaction and limited knowledge of intricate cellular pathways. Now, uh, there are very intricate or very complex cellular pathways involved, and many pathways or many cellular targets we still don't know. So this is one of the limitation in traditional drug discovery. While in AI-based drug discovery or AI-based design approaches, uh, whichever proteins or genetic information is available, based on that, AI can process the data. So it is quite time maybe favorable, and it can give better results with AI-based approaches. Okay, so these are traditional drug discovery steps like screening and identifying the hits. Now, screening, we require cellular and genetic target, genome or protein. We have to do some analysis like genomics, proteomics, or transcriptomics, or metabolomics, assays like maybe HTC assays or HTS assays, etc. Then lead selection, where we need to synthesize the compounds, chemical synthesis. We need to do chromatography, spectroscopy, X-ray, and so on. And that is, we need to select the lead. Then once the lead compound is selected, the lead optimization to optimize its efficacy at selected target. So here lead optimization, again some chemical synthesis is there, or some chemical modifications are there to just improve the safety and improve the efficacy of these compounds. So this is a lead optimization. And once lead optimization is done, the compounds or the set of molecules, they move into preclinical testing, where one these compounds or these leads are tested on in vivo models on animals, or toxicity studies are carried out, or maybe ADME or PKPD studies are done, or cytotoxicity studies are done. So these are the drug discovery steps. Now, if we traditionally start this drug discovery steps, starting from disease identification, like screening of screening of some new targets, and then using these targets to lead selection, lead optimization, and then preclinical. Almost it takes around 10 to 15 years. While with the intervention of AI, you can see now this drug discovery process now it can be speeded up with AI tools. Like here, the target validation, biological assay, compound screening, hit and lead identification, lead optimization, preclinical development, and beyond preclinical, even at phase 1, 2, 3, 4 phases of clinical trials, the AI tools are enormously useful. Uh, Here, the target validation, like the benchmarking of compounds, uh, then predicting targets role in the disease. Uh, each year, for a particular diseases, many targets come. I can give one example to you. For diabetes, recently introduced one target is GLP-1. Uh, Similarly, in some other diseases also, new targets are evolving. Now, in cancer, STK16 is a new target. So these target identification based on the genetic information or genes. Here AI can contribute. Then in biological assay development, uh, in silico studies of compounds, identifying novel targets, predicting druggability of targets, predicting signaling pathways. At these places, AI can help. Then AI can establish structure activity relationship. Also, AI can establish or predict ADMET properties. I hope now you understood. At this place, to predict ADMET, AI tool can be used, and that can belong to supervised learning, and there is machine learning approach involved. Okay. Now going ahead, AI tool can be useful in drug repurposing, selection of patient population in clinical trials, etc. And later on in different higher phases of clinical trial, like in pharmacovigilance and reporting, observation of adverse effect, etc. These AI tools can be useful. Now, I just skip this. Drug discovery, everyone knows it is a quite lengthy process, and it is quite expensive process. Almost billions of dollars of cost is involved in introducing one clinically useful compound in phase 1 trial, and many times these trials fail. And this drug discovery with traditional approach is quite expensive. Okay, now if you see, I have just condensed all AI applications, where AI applications, AI can be applicable to drug discovery process, starting with all aspects of this drug discovery, like SBDT, that is structure-based drug design, in molecular docking, molecular dynamics, network pharmacology, or homology modeling. These AI tools can be useful. Then ligand-based drug design, where QSAR, pharmacophore modeling, or quantum mechanics modeling, or quantum mechanics calculation. Similarity search, that is SEA based analysis, etc. Here AI tools can be useful. Then PKPD, I hope PKPD, that is pharmacokinetics and dynamics, where some tools of AI like A4S, phonics, Symbiology, PKSim, these AI tools are quite useful. Then ADMET studies, where the tools like Swiss ADMET, phonics, again similar to this Symbiology and PKSim, ADMET can be done. Then many times formulation design or formulation research, some AI tools are useful, or machine learning approaches are useful, like predicting the solubility, then co-crystal bioavailability, etc. Just like QBD approaches, etc. Then many times we encounter cell image processing, cellular image processing. Just like I referred to CT scan, X-ray, and MRI scans, etc. However, in our research, many times we need to process the images, like cell images, or maybe nanoparticles, etc. Some histopath slides, tissue damages. Here also AI tools are useful. Then and many other emerging areas where AI is taking its hold. Okay. I just again placed this slide. I want you to understand Yerum's and Moore's law. Yerum's law is just for every drug discovery, it takes lot of money as well as time. Okay, and over the period of time, this involvement of money and time increases. For example, every 9 to 10 year, almost the money involved in any one drug discovery project, it doubles. So maybe if you imagine in 2015, the cost of one drug discovery project, if it is $1 billion, now after 10 years, it becomes $2 billion. So there is a involvement of doubling the cost as well as doubling the time of this drug discovery process. That is Irum's law. And the reasons for Irum's law is uh, behind these reasons are better than the beetle. Just keep that. There are a lot of regulations, regulatory requirements, maybe lack of basic research or advanced research, and many times finding only me too kind of drugs. It is the base behind Irum's law. On the other hand, Moore's law is there. Moore's law is we know that now computers are evolved to such an extent that they can do any kind of calculations. Just imagine HPC clusters like high performing computing clusters, or imagine supercomputers where thousands of computers together. Uh, uh, if we put thousands of computers together, the capacity of these 1,000 computers is there in that supercomputer. So such supercomputers are now easily available. So computing power is almost doubling every 9 to 10 years. So that is Moore's law. So that influences drug discovery process. Now, how this AI is helping us in drug discovery process? I'll just try to cover some of the tools and some of the approaches where AI is helping in drug discovery. AI, it helps in finding the better compounds into therapeutics and clinical trials. Okay, conventionally, unless the compound moves to the phase one, with the industry or that company has no confidence on that compound, and later on in phase one, if that compound fails, a lot of money wastage is there. But with AI, the compounds entering into phase one, there are better chances of non-failure. Then better disease and target understanding. Earlier, conventionally, it was very tedious to understand the protein targets or disease, uh, all the etiology of disease. Now with AI, it is better or speedily it is done. AI has a better control over clinical trials. Almost all clinical trials are now with the intervention of AI or uh, machine learning. The surveillance, patient data, or surveillance of adverse effect, or surveillance of patient safety, that is now taken over by AI. Now, so in short, I can say that AI has taken over just from the tiniest mRNA from the cell to the biggest or bigger macromolecule, that is membrane proteins. This is just I wanted to highlight. Okay, now some of the thrust areas where AI is making some impact. You can see, if possible, you just later on go to these some of the website or these companies where you can find how AI is affecting the drug discovery and development process. Here you can see I have listed some companies or some Unislow, Finilope, Perplexity. I hope Perplexity is one kind of NLP model, just like ChatGPT. Perplexity, but it helps in identifying or providing the literature. Then Research Rabbit. This is one literature search tool. Then Stack Check, Stack Reviewer, Stat Reviewer. These are some of the tools where this some referencing and some drug discovery aspects are covered. Some companies like Arpeggio, which uses the AI technique to combine new RNA sequencing, data mining to quickly identify the drug target. So they have discovered some novel compounds against some diseases. Phenomic AI, then Cynote, Atomwise. Atomwise is one platform where we can do structure-based deep CNN. We can predict the bioactivity of small molecules. Suppose if you have some small molecule in mind and if you want to know its activity, okay, you can just feed that small molecule to Atomwise and it can predict its bioactivity. Now this is not possible with human intellect or human capacity, but with the data of millions of compounds with their bioactivity, AI can do it better than predicting new active molecule for the target with no previously known modulators. This is very big claim which Atomwise is making. It means that uh, if we are having any protein target, okay, and there is currently no known efficacious drug against that target, or there is no inhibitor against that target, still we can predict a new active targets molecules against that target with the help of some AI models. So Atomwise is doing it. Again, Atomwise is involved in agricultural research. So these are some of the companies and platforms where drug discovery and development is happening. Some case studies like Bio Excel Therapeutics, with the help of these AI models, they have came up with some commercial phase 1 and phase 2 drugs. Okay, and this company BioXcel Therapeutics is a biological biopharmaceutical company. They have developed some proprietary formulation, sublingual formulation for maybe some mental problems like bipolar diseases, etc. I hope you can see later what is Iris AI. You just put Iris AI in your Google and you can know its extension and its applications, how it can help in exploring interdisciplinary research. It can provide assistance in managing the references and giving a network of related references. Next is benevolent AI. If you put down benevolent AI in Google, this is one platform and this is one commercial entity where they have came up with the help of AI tools. They have introduced one drug for ALS, that is amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. So this is a success stories of AI models or AI tools where drugs are introduced into the phase 1 or 2 clinical studies. Now, uh, to start with some AI-based chem informatics tools, one can go to Play Molecule. This is one platform, online platform, where you can get many tools, AI-based many tools uh, for drug discovery aspect. For example, Play Molecule provide us some tools for target identification and validation. Uh, there is a tool to prepare protein. There is a tool to prepare membrane builder, membrane. There are a variety of transmembrane proteins like EGFR, or there are some ion channels. Now, to design or to make structure of these ion channels, these are very big because these are membrane proteins. There are more than 1,000 amino acids linked together to make that protein. So to make such a big protein, we need special tools, and this Play Molecule membrane builder tool is there. Steam builder, maybe lipid bilayer itself it can build. Deep site. Now deep site is just uh, uh, optimizing or creating a binding site or identifying a binding site in that protein. FlexView, CryptoScout, these are some of the modules for target identification and validation. Now, in lead discovery, identifying the hits or best compounds out of our library or maybe selected compounds. So, some tools like Parametrize, Lig Hoxel, Pathway Map, Bind Scope. These are the tools which help us in hit identification. Okay, Lig Dream is also there. And once we identify the hits, to optimize the efficacy of that hit against the particular target, we can do lead optimization with help of some tools where this Play Molecule can provide. The tools are adaptive sampling, K-deep, and delta delta. These are the tools which can help us in lead optimization. Okay. Now AI is involved, or it also helps in, or there are a lot of applications of AI in QACR modeling. I hope in QACR, the QACR's main purpose is to build quantitative models based on the properties and features of the molecules. So in the QSR modeling, suppose for example, we are having some, 50 or 100 or 1,000 molecules with a known biological activity. For example, biological activity can be IC50 values, inhibitory concentration values, or MIC50, or it can be a smell, it can be solubility, it can be melting point, anything. Okay. So these are the biological activities. Uh, these activities are related to some structural features of these molecules. Now, these structural features, it can be simply the connections in the atoms, or it can be based on the log P. Okay, it can be based on melting point or some characteristic number of atoms, number of heteroatoms, like number of how many nitrogen, how many oxygen. These are features. Okay, so biological activity is related to some feature, and we can mathematically calculate or establish a relation between biological activity with the feature. Now, a complex features are possible through AI. For example, each compound represent a very unique characteristic features, and these features can be stored in the form of fingerprints. Okay, so some AI tools can help in QSR modeling. Okay, this is how this QSR modeling here we can simply feed the structures in the form of smile structure, a very simple structural form smile, which can be converted to 2D structure. There is maybe neural network is involved, the input layer, hidden layer, and the output layer. We get the output, again decoding that information. What is the output? Now again that output is decoded into a structural form, and we can establish a quantitative relationship here. This is a simple model where AI can be helpful in QSR. Okay, now molecule net data set. Now this is one platform where lot of property prediction is possible. Like if you feed uh, a structure, and if you want to do a quantum mechanical calculation, it can be done on molecule net, and they have their own data set, a huge data set. Okay, based on that, these calculations can be done. Physical chemistry, like some solution free energy or binding energy, uh, can be interpreted on this platform. Some biophysical characteristic can be interpreted here, toxicity, etc. This one platform where we can get these information of our compound. And how it is possible? This platform has some data set in the memory, and using that data set, some properties can be calculated for our molecule. Okay, if someone wants really to do some AI based drug discovery or drug design kind of research, one should know, or one should able to do some of the molecular modeling task. You, for that, you need to have a thorough understanding of some molecular modeling platforms. I was highlighted some of the platforms here. Hope you know UCSF Chimera is one of the very good platform for starting structure-based drug design. Okay, Pymol from Schrodinger Inc. Pymol is also a good platform where you can integrate. Okay, now why I'm putting this, because these platforms can be integrated with some AI scripts, and there we can do some in Pymol. There is one option plugins where you can plug in some AI algorithm, and you can do the calculations. MinGW, that is, I know that we are very dependent on Windows system. Okay, everyone is just used to Windows, but many times Windows has limitations. Now in Windows itself, we can create a Linux-like environment. Now, what is Linux and Windows? Windows is a commercial operating system, and Linux is free operating system. Windows is from Bill Gates. It doesn't come free of cost. We need to put some money to get this operating system. The limitation is cost, and second, uh, the administration. We cannot run some applications directly in Windows. While in Linux is run by people. The tool is free, and we can use it as an operating system. Now, to create Linux-like environment in Windows, we require this min.gw. Okay, we know that Python is one of the coding language. We should have some basic understanding of Python, without which drug discovery or drug design projects become little difficult. Okay, and there is nothing that you require advanced Python language understanding, because ChatGPT can easily give you all the information about the coding on Python. Then some other platforms like Open3D QSR, Marvin, Autodoc, Vina. I hope everyone knows about Autodoc, Vina, MGL tools, VS Flow. This is OpenBabel, Bromax, BioVia. And one of my favorite platform is RDKit. Now this RDKit is, again, it is a free. It works well in Windows as well as in Linux, and we can integrate any kind of AI tool in RDKit. Okay, this is the best part of RDKit. You just drag some tool, drop it in RDKit, and start using it. However, RDKit and okay, there is another platform which I have not mentioned here, NIME Workflow. NIME Workflow is again very useful in Windows. NIME Workflow can create a link between various applications, and we can directly use multiple applications in one platform. Okay. I'll just skip some of the complex things. This is the classification model. You can see here, if we are having some data, if we classify it, okay, and some decision or binary classification is done, and from this classification some scoring is done, and through scoring some targets are identified. Okay, this is one prioritization of targets, which target is best and which has the best probability score. Okay, so this is a discovery of one drug SLC 25A. Okay, that is the target discovery. Okay, so you can I just mentioned that I mentioned some of the platforms like RDKit, NIME Workflow. Okay, similar to NIME Workflow, there is a workflow like TensorFlow, then Python, GitHub. You can get any code free of charge or free at GitHub. Then DTC Lab, Conda Formality, AIM Sim, Jupyter Notebook. It works well in Linux Dextro, MATLAB. MATLAB is commercial and next generation sequencing tool for NGS. Out of this R statistical program is one of the best platform or program for variety of drug discovery and statistical, mathematical problems. Okay, but we need to invest some learning in understanding R programming. We can directly integrate some AI models in R programming, which can work. Okay, we can just go. We have just covered everything, but at the end, I'm just showing what is possible with AI. Making a compound-oriented database, recovery, extraction of chemical information, that is molecular graphics, simulate critical phenomenon related to drug efficacy, PK, PD, toxicity, de novo drug design, pharmacophore modeling, receptor based pharmacophore modeling, trajectory analysis, molecular dynamics trajectory analysis, pharmacophores, calculation of free energy of perturbation, polypharmacology, polypharmacology, reaction planning. I hope if we design some compound and if we want to know how we can synthesize, through what synthetic route we can synthesize it, there is one platform, Chem AI RS, okay, which we can do the retrosynthesis, and that platform utilizes all the information from the internet, and also a decision making can be done in that platform. Then coming to activity prediction modeling and optimizing properties, etc. Okay. These are some case studies where these machine learning or AI models are used in drug discovery or some property prediction. Okay, now see, just focus on these orange colored tools like ToxinDB. It is one of the database which has more than 5 lakh toxins. Then Promiscuous 2.0, it is again database. Next is Coconut, then Sand CDB. Now these Coconut, Sand CDB, these are natural product databases. Now Systematics is a plant secondary metabolite database, and similarly some marine product database. These are databases. Now at some drug discovery phases, we require some databases which AI or ML model can use. Now these are some of the useful databases. Going ahead, some RepathDB. Okay, this is a database using QM properties. AlphaFold. AlphaFold is a protein model database. Millions of proteins which are so far not identified, not deduced, is available. These are available on AlphaFold. Okay. Then okay, Tox21 is again toxicity related to database. Tubulin, microtubulin inhibitors is another database. Fragment 20, that frag 20, Dude Z, then mole data, multi PLI. These are all databases. Okay. AI-based ready-to predictive models. Some models are already there, which we can go directly to these platforms and predict few things. So these predictive models are available at multi PLI. Okay, here multi PLI can predict protein ligand interactions. Then smile to smell, just provide this at this platform, provide the smile structures of compound. We get how the compound will smell. The Flame database, Flame platform. Then I have mentioned this fragment-based retrosynthetic scheme, Chem Aris. Okay, this is one of the best. You just provide the structure of compound, how it can be synthesized. That platform can provide. Okay. SimPLI score. This is a predictive model to predict protein binding affinity. You know, we do docking with Autodoc or Autodoc Vena, and we predict binding affinity, okay, binding free energy. We can use this SimPhilip score as a predictive binding affinity. Deep refiner, which can predict the protein structure. Sol A, Soltrain Net. These are some of the solubility and solubility related platforms. Now, some generative models are available for drug discovery, like SB MolGen, which can generate models through the neural network. Okay, there are some scoring functions, ML-based and AI-based scoring functions. I'll just skip this because this may be a little complex. Okay, this is one of the case success story of AI. This VEGFR inhibitor was discovered through de novo compound design through ML model. Okay, I'll just skip this. We at our institute, we have developed maybe a few years back. This is one of the company which is owned by Dr. Praveen Bade. He has his own AI-based models for histopath studies. Okay, this is how these AI tools work. Okay, these tools by histopath studies. Okay, I think I tried to cover some of the tools at the end, and uh, I tried to cover how this AI can help us in the drug discovery process. I hope I have not been very complicated. What I discussed or shared with you is understood. If not, no worries, because this is many things are computer science related, and we should only stick to our objective. If somebody is interested in only one specific objective, like designing some compound, we have to use only those AI tools, not. So I have given a glimpse of all AI tools, all aspects of AI, whatever possible from my side. Okay. Thank you so much for listening patiently so far. Thank you. Any questions? I can be happy to take if there are any questions.
Yes, all delegates for this particular session are requested. If you have any question, you can put it in the chat box so that sir can answer the questions. Meanwhile, attendance link for the session is posted. Kindly fill the same. Uh, Maria, madam, you have asked some question, but it is little incomplete, I think so. Yeah, yeah. Sir, Maria madam is having question that she has taken docking project and she has taken protein, but not getting how to select the drug molecule.
Okay.
I mean, she has a target and she is not able to go for a lead in that case, I think.
All right. Okay. There are different approaches where you can go finding the leads. I suggest you to go with some of the databases like Campbell. Campbell is a good database where if that target, I don't know about this target, but suppose, for example, you have selected a target like EGFR or any other kinase protein. You just search that kinase protein in Campbell and related compounds which are tested against this protein. Okay, that can be a starting point. And based on these chemotypes, suppose if you get around 500 or 1000 compounds which are related to that protein, based on that chemotype or based on the structures of these compound, you can yourself build your own library. Okay, there are some tools like data warrior where you can build your own library of compound which are having from the known information. Okay, Hope this answers your question.
I hope, ma'am, you have got the say. You have got your answer. Sir, one question from another participant that they're asking: is there any tools to test our formulation directly on mice through AI, whether our formulation combo for all constituents are correct or not? Means for formulation, all ingredients are correct or not, whether we can judge it from AI.
Mm, this is particularly related to formulation. Exactly what is expected, what is the problem, and what solution we are expecting from AI. Can I get some details? Then I can suggest.
Vallabh sir, can you put any
Tools
further
to test.
details so that we
Yes,
can
yes.
answer?
I can see the chat box here.
Yeah, yes.
Tools to test our formulation directly on mice through. Okay, so you are asking what will be the activity, or you just simply want to know the toxicity or any particular activity on mice, right? So if it is that, then you can simply go with some tools like ADMET or PKPD, where you can simulate these results on mice. Uh, However, there will be one limitation. Your formulation is having multiple components. I'm not sure if multiple components are taken into these platforms, but what your formulation contains, a single constituent you can put, and you can get the simulated output in some of the models, PKPD model or ADMET model. Directly, you cannot simulate what the results will be on the mice on AI. Okay, another question is any reference book available for docking? Yeah, many books are there. No, don't search book on docking. Search the book on molecular modeling. You'll get molecular modeling. There will be docking as well as other approaches will be there. I don't remember exactly any particular book, but I suggest you just start with the Autodoc user guideline. That is one of the best reference point to start with. And slowly you can build your advanced things on molecular docking with some reference books.
Yes, any more questions for today's session? So questions are
AI
there.
tool, yeah, yes. What challenges what challenges exist in using AI models for novel drug targets? Actually, challenges. One of the big challenges is the availability of data. AI works on the data, and how good. In simple term, I can say, if you put any algorithm or any AI tool, if you feed a good data, it will give a good answer. Garbage in, garbage out, and good data, a good answer. This is what I perceive from AI models. So the challenge in AI model is only the availability of data. Which AI tool used for finding out chemical structure of new compound? I'm not getting this question. New compound. Anything you draw, it will be a new.
I think so. The question is regarding the novelty, that how we can know that whether our design compound is novel or not.
Yeah, okay. Novelty, actually, AI has a limitation in finding out the novelty. We have to stick to some commercial platforms like Reaxis or SciFinder or STN Search, and I also mentioned ChemRx. It is also commercial, but we can use that platform to identify the novelty of novelty of any new structure. AI-based search will not be valid in this context because AI has a limited access to commercial. You know, if we are there is one a big company, can that company disclose their what is they are doing, what kind of research they are doing? That data they will never share. Okay. However, some commercial programs, they have access and they have a license between these companies, and they can share these information. So SciFinder can easily track down such novelty issues, even Reaxis. Okay, so we should not depend on AI for finding the novelty. Sir, can we do predictions of our research for select predictions for of our research for selecting molecule? Of course. I'm not getting this again. Do predictions of our research. Mm. Okay. I have shared my number at on the slide. Okay, and my email ID also. If you have any particular questions which I'm unable to answer now, if you contact me, I'll surely help you out or give suggestions. Okay. Uh, Especially, I'm more interested in uh, developing AI tools, not utilizing. What I recommend for the participant here, the chat GPT is so evolved, almost 5 or 6 version, and these it can code anything. Okay, somebody say that ChatGPT has around 30 prompt limit, but I never noticed any limit for ChatGPT. If there is a good learning for ChatGPT, it will you put 100 question, it will answer. But if you put same question 10 times, it will stop and it will say come after some time. Okay, so take use of this chat gpt, developing your own tools. Try to learn some python coding, basics of python coding, and use them. It will enormously help you in your drug design and drug discovery processes. Okay, even image processing, there these tools are very useful. Get to github platform, you'll find millions of codes free of cost. Only you need to understand what exactly you want. Okay. Now I cannot answer all the questions, but somebody is asking for link.
Sir, it's pasted. They are having login problems
Okay, okay,
for
okay, okay,
attendance link, which we have
okay,
shared.
okay. I
Yes.
thought some link related to my AI tool.
No, no, sir.
Yes.
Yes. So I think today Patel sir has covered a lot of things, which I think it not would not be if I say that it's a tip of iceberg. One need to dive down to the depth you want. Okay, so AI is such a huge ocean wherein what you need, and I think listening to your session, sir, one need to be wise enough to select the tools, and second to select, to ask the questions properly if anyone needs to dig a data regarding drug discovery and proper way to find out and to reach towards the exact. As sir has well said that commercial platforms are very costlier ones, so we can take the help of being academician and researchers. We need to take a help of some free tools wherein we can go with more correct precise results, and definitely efforts will come to when it meets to opportunity. So through this session, I think sir you have given a lot of opportunity to learn about different tools, because next few years AI is going to change the world upside down. So definitely being academician, we should be the first to learn all these particular tools, and should change the world in a positive way. So with this, I being coordinator of this FDP, would like to thank from the bottom of heart to Dr. Rajesh Patil sir for being with us and delivering such an informative, and not only informative, a very effective session regarding drug discovery with AI tools. So thank you once again, sir. And we would like to learn more in upcoming sessions with you. In future, definitely we will organize such kind, not one day session, but we will take a few workshop type of sessions so that these people can learn, we can learn, and we can do come up with more and more amount of research in this particular era. So thank you once again.
Yeah,
Someone
thank
is
you.
having mic on, kindly mute it. So attendance link is open, and I would request all the delegates to put on their camera so that we can have a nice picture with Dr. Patil sir.
Dr. Patil, sir, thank you for your insightful session. Okay. You are mute, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Actually, I'm quite busy. Okay, we have NBA visit next week,
Okay.
so many things are going on simultaneously.
No issues.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I'm done with the screenshots of all of you, and it's a request to all that attendance link filling is compulsory. It will be active till 1:15. So those who are attending or those who have left the session in between due to the network issues, kindly feel the same. Yeah, thank you once again for attending the session and patient listening.
Yes, thank you so much, madam. I will.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Those who have filled the link, they can leave the meet.